it's Shimere. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you 10 things to watch on Netflix, okay? So these 10 recommendations of things to watch on Netflix aren't a top 10 list. However, they are 10 things that I've watched recently and I feel like, hey, you guys might want to watch them too. Now, I have all my little notes here and I am ready to get started. Oh, one more thing. This video is going to be part 1 and I'll come back and tell you the last 5 things in part 2. Alrighty guys, let's jump right into it. So, the first thing that I've watched recently that I feel like you guys might want to watch is the Goop Lab. So, if you don't know, Gwyneth Paltrow has a lifestyle and wellness brand. It's a company that she has, and she has a website, and she sells things on there, and they talk about different methods of wellness. And honestly, you guys, at first, all I had heard was negative things, pretty much. Like, a lot of people were hating on Gwyneth, saying like, okay, well, everything she talks about isn't relatable to people unless they're rich. And, you know, I just felt like it was a lot of negativity. So when I saw it, I was interested. I was like, okay, let me turn this on and let's see what Gwyneth is talking about. Like, is this stuff really that outrageous? And honestly, you guys, I didn't really mind Gwyneth. I mean, sure, some of the things I had never heard of, like some of these places that they were going to, I wouldn't have thought to like look these type of places up and be like, hey, let me go here and see about taking some psychedelic mushrooms, or, you know, let me see about going swim in this freezing cold water. But honestly, you guys, to me, I found the things that her and her Goop Lab team, the things that they were doing were quite interesting. And I mean, honestly, yes, some of it, who knows how much it costs. It probably is out of most people's budget. But it was fun to just see them do it. Now, I must warn you, there's one episode out of the episodes where she kind of gets really deep into, you know, women and women's health. And it's basically all about orgasming. And yeah, so if you're a person who has a trouble in that area, Gwyneth definitely, you know, gets a little graphic and shows you how to get it done. Like, literally, all in the vulva. Shows you how to get it done, okay? So, that was the only episode that I just didn't watch the whole thing because, I mean, I'm good. But, hey, if you guys are interested in finding out some of these new, well, it may not be new to you, but it was new to me, some of these new ways of dealing with stress and health and wellness, you should definitely check out the Goop Lab. Alright, you guys, so number 2 on the list is Instafamous. Now, what I liked about Instafamous was it wasn't really even that many episodes. There were like, let's see, 10 episodes. It was 10 episodes, and each episode was between 7 and 9 minutes long. So it's not something that's going to take you a long time to watch. And it was basically showing you these 10 different people that are Insta-famous, and they kind of tell you what happened, like what was the thing that made them go viral, or what was it that they posted that basically made them blow up. And they show you some of the stuff that they're working on now. And I just felt like it was cool to see, and I feel like it's really relevant right now because, trust me, a lot of people are at home, and I'm pretty sure if you're not one, you know someone who's trying to be like the next big thing on Instagram right now. So they might want to check out Instafamous. Alrighty, number 3 is She Did That. So She Did That is basically a documentary that follows a group of women of color, and it shows them tell their stories on how they became entrepreneurs and the journey that they went through. And you guys, I found it so inspiring. I love to see entrepreneurs, love to see women entrepreneurs share their stories, share their struggles, their successes, and everything like that. So I felt like it was a good watch. And even if you're not a woman, even if you're just anybody who's an entrepreneur, I feel like you can benefit from watching it. Number 4 is called Broken. And you guys, they were teaching me all kinds of things that I just did not know on here, okay? It's basically like an investigative documentary, and it goes behind the scenes for things like makeup, like the counterfeit makeup industry is like huge and you wouldn't even know it. And they talk about some of the dangers of the counterfeit makeup, like how harmful it can be to your body. That's definitely very interesting. And they also go into things and talk about stuff that I really didn't know much about, as far as vaping and even just simple stuff. Like, this show made me think about stuff like just being a consumer and thinking more about the things that I purchase, you guys, because they even shared how dangerous some pieces of furniture could be, you know, for kids and stuff like that. And I just felt like as a consumer, we should definitely be paying more attention to what we buy and what goes into the things that we buy. So Broken is definitely something that you might want to check out as well. So number 5 on the list is Inside Bill's Brain, Decoding Bill Gates. Documentary, you're basically taking on a little journey. It tells you about how Bill Gates grew up and the things that he's working on now, he and his wife, with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And it was very interesting to see and just to learn some different things about Bill Gates. And for example, just the amount of reading that he does. And I was also amazed by the amount of Diet Coke I saw him drinking. Anyway, so it was really interesting, and I feel like it's relevant for right now because of the fact that, you know, online right now, I don't know if any of you guys have been seeing it, but there are definitely like some conspiracy theories going on and all this different stuff about Bill Gates. Like, is he trying to help? Is he trying to hurt? Like, what's going on? So I just feel like, hey, with stuff like that going on, I like to look into people and kind of get a idea of what they are doing on a daily basis and kind of make a opinion for myself, like just kind of judge it for myself. So hey, if you're into figuring that stuff out, that's fine. And if not, it's still a very good watch just to kind of learn like how this man's mind works. It's pretty amazing. Alrighty, oh my gosh, like that was the 5 already. So you guys, those were the first 5 of my 10 recommendations of things for you to watch on Netflix. I definitely want you guys to subscribe to my channel, and I want you guys to comment. Like, go watch those, comment, come back, let me know what you thought, and then make sure you turn on those notifications so that you know when I come back with the next 5 things on the list. Alrighty, you guys, I'll see you in the next one.